Yo guys, what's going on? It's NickyBalls. I'm bringing you a commentary today. Yes, a commentary. I'm switching things up. I want to try something new. So please let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. And I have a bunch more stories to tell. So let's get right into it. Can't stop. So this story is going to be about Mischief Night, my sophomore year of high school. Now I'm currently a junior in high school, so this took place last Halloween, which was on a Thursday because I remember there was school the next day. So let me just give you a little background information on my neighborhood. Now, my neighborhood is a private community and we don't have a lot of car traffic coming through necessarily. And in my neighborhood, it's divided up into two sections. You have townhouses, and if you don't know what a townhouse is, it's like an apartment, but it's more or less a house just connected to another house. And they're not as tall as an apartment. They're only one floor, or in my case, they're only 2 floors. And it's just one house. So the other half of the neighborhood is houses, and all the townhouses are in courts, and the houses, there's one big circle for the houses, and then there's separate side courts like that are connected to the circle. And we all lived in the houses section, and the house that we did some mischief to was in the townhouses. So in the center of my neighborhood is a park, and the park is the meetup spot for all of my friends and I. So when they all get there, we're all sitting there, we're all bullshitting, we're like, what can we do? We were basically like, alright, someone pitch an idea and we'll see what we could do based off and around it. Now, in my neighborhood, we also have a lot of nosy people, and those people like to make complaints, call the cops, things like that. And we're a notorious group of kids in the neighborhood. We used to ding dong ditch all the time, and necessarily the house that we got on Mischief Night, we ding dong ditched all the time, which I actually have a video with the kid's mom screaming at us and cursing at us, calling us a bunch of assholes, saying that she's gonna call our fathers and this and that and yada yada yada. And we actually have it all on video. It was around 7th grade, so we were all pretty young still. And you could just imagine the kind of woman this is, that she's gonna curse off a bunch of little kids for ringing her doorbell and running away. So we go to school with the kid. I'm just gonna call him Joe. So Joe is kind of an asshole, and we all take the bus with him. We've been taking the bus with him since elementary school, and nobody really likes Joe. He's kind of an asshole, and he's also one of those kids that no matter how cold it is outside, he will still wear shorts. He does not give a shit. He won't even own, I don't even think he owns a pair of pants, nor sweatpants. He will just wear strictly shorts, which is kind of weird, if you ask me. Because I live in New Jersey, and it gets pretty cold here in winters. So anyways, so Joe is an asshole. So the kid is just a weird kid overall. Let me just put it like that. And so when we all gathered up, we decided to get his house. And what we wanted to do was just ding dong ditch him. And when we got there, I was like, it's kind of weak. We always do that. Oh my god, look at that UCAV flying around. Fucking assholes. So OP. Anyways, back to the story. So when we get near the kid's house, there's a set of woods across, and it's a far distance. So at nighttime, you definitely wouldn't be able to see us hiding in there. And we were over there and we were talking, and it's right next to the main exit of my neighborhood. So there was cars traveling up and down that road when people were leaving, and we had to stay down and stuff. But we called up this kid. I'm just gonna give him the name Anthony. So we call up Anthony, and Anthony's like, what's going on? And now Anthony's a kid who's still in middle school. He's in 8th grade, but we're all 10th graders and 9th graders, so we're freshmen and sophomores. And we call up Anthony, and Anthony's like, what's going on, guys? What are you doing? And we're like, just come out. And then he's like, I really can't. So we ended up persuading Anthony to sneak out of the house, and Anthony comes and meets us. Now, Anthony is a bad kid too. Well, he's not bad, but we do stupid shit. And Anthony comes. So when he got to where we were sitting, he comes up to us and goes, what's going on, guys? Can you finally tell me what's going on? Please, somebody tell me. So we're like, alright, yeah. So one of us came up with the idea to take a shit and throw it at the kid's house. I'm gonna stop you right there before you even start thinking about anything. Yes, I know how disgusting this is. I know how fucked up it sounds, but it was hysterical. Now, I'm not one to touch shit or go near shit. I have a dog. I barely even walk the dog because I don't like picking up shit. But we designated everybody to do something. So this kid Anthony's like, I gotta take a mean shit, so let me take this shit, because I don't want any other part to do with it. So the kid Anthony drops the meanest shit of his life, and we got a paper bag. So one of the kids, we'll say his name is I don't know, Andrew. Andrew picks up the shit with a plastic bag, you know, like as if you picked up dog shit. And Andrew runs over to the house when I'm hiding in the woods. I'm videotaping it, by the way. And everybody else is around the kid Andrew, and he just throws it. And from where I'm standing, all I hear, it sounded like someone punched through a glass window. Now, I don't know how he didn't break it, but he used some force, and the shit exploded all over the window. Now, I mean, when I say all over, I mean all over. It hit the wall next to the window. It was on the floor. It was all over the door. Now, he doesn't just have a glass front door. He has a wooden door, but there's a glass, like a glass front, you know, like when you have double doors. And I don't know how the kid didn't break it or crack it or chip it, but he did. So we all knew what was going to happen the next day. And at the bus stop, the kid was going to come up to us and try to act big, and which he did, ironically. So that night we all said, all right, everybody just deny everything. Nobody ever talk about it. Don't make yourself guilty. Just don't talk about it. Let's just leave it at that. And everybody's like, all right, whatever, let's go home. And we threw some eggs and we TP'd some trees in my neighborhood, and that was pretty much the end of that night. So the following morning, we're all at the bus stop, and the kid is there, and he's like, I know you fucking did it. And he comes up to me first, and everybody's standing in a circle, and he comes up to me and he's like, I know you fucking did it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you know what you did. And I'm like, I really don't know what I did. What are you talking about? He's like, you know what you did last night. I was like, what did I do? You want to please elaborate on this? Because you're just telling me that I know I did it when I don't know what I did exactly. And of course I'm playing stupid, but I literally had no part in it other than the fact that I was there and I tried videotaping it. So there was no way that this kid could do anything about it. I mean, unless he wanted to fight me, which probably wouldn't have ended well for him. There was all of us standing right there. So he's just like, he kept going at it. I know you did it, bro. Stop lying. You know you did it too. And I'm just sitting here. I'm like, what did I do? He's like, okay. Now he's not making sense. He's just like, okay. Yep, you know you did it. Okay. And he's like, I'm like, what are you talking about? And everybody's like staring at him like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? So everybody's sitting at the bus stop, and I'm just, he's like, I swear to God, next time you do it, I'll kick your ass. I was like, do it, fight me right now, because you definitely won't fight me right now. And everybody's just standing there watching, and then he's like, I'm not gonna do it now. He's like, but next time you do it, I promise you that I will. And I'm like, what did I do? Just please tell me. He's like, someone did something to my house last night. I was like, well, that's not me, so don't come fucking pointing fingers. I was at my house last night studying for a math quiz because my teacher is a fucking asshole. And he's like, oh really? And I was like, yeah, oh really? And I was like, you want to fucking see my math notes? And he's like, no. So whatever, we get on the bus, and it was just stupid how the kid came up to me and approached me like he was gonna fight me or something, which we all knew wasn't gonna happen in the first place, in the beginning. And my fucking teammate's an asshole. He tried to kill me with a rocket right there. But the kid's mom is a psychopath. Like I said, she fucking cursed us out when we were little kids and stuff. We were just ringing her doorbell, just messing around. And I don't know. But everybody was prepared for something to happen when nothing ever even did. So if you guys really enjoyed the video, or if you just enjoyed it the slightest bit, please let me get some feedback in the comments. I would love to know what you guys think. I have a bunch of crazy stories. We do a lot of crazy shit in my neighborhood in the summertime. And I mean a lot of crazy shit. Not just in my neighborhood necessarily, but just in my town, we do a bunch of stupid shit. And I have a lot of stories to tell. So, if you guys enjoyed it, like I said, please let me know. Just give me a thumbs up, share the video to your friends. I think I kind of like this. I don't want to just start uploading random content. I just kind of want to upload some gameplay and, you know, me just telling some life stories. Whether it be advice, whether it be my opinion on something, news, me ranting about something, just anything. I don't know. I just like it. So, just like I said, let me know what you guys think. I'm NickyBalls, and I'll see you guys in the next one.